Well, my mouth starts watering about this time of year because I love frog legs. Keep a few rules and regulations in mind when you head out there. The frogs must be captured alive, so you can use rod and reel, hand net, or capture them by hand. Those frogs have to be 4.5 inches from snout to vent to be legal. Anything smaller than that must be released. You can use artificial lights, catch them at night, and that's a very effective technique. Daily bag limit is 8 per day per person. I like to throw mine in a fish basket or a bag and keep them alive till I get them home, but if you want, you can remove the entrails before you get them home and then process the frogs. A lot of folks just take the back legs off, but there is a little bit of meat on the rest of the body if you want to skin them and take the whole body and eat what you can. I like to fish for them during the day with the rod and reel. Stalk along the shoreline, be quiet so you don't spook them, and then they'll eat just about anything that doesn't eat them first. Believe it or not, the scum frog baits are really good for the frogs. Yes, they're cannibals. They'll eat another small frog. So I use some of my old scum frog baits. I took the legs off this to make it a little smaller. That's a perfect bait that floats on the surface, is weedless. A weedless rubber worm will work too. And you can see this one I just cut down so it's only about 4 inches long. I like bright colors so the frogs can see them. These old catfish baits used for paste baits for catfish. You wouldn't think they'd work, but really all they are is something that moves, a bright color. The frogs see that and they'll come over and grab it and you can get them hooked. Weedless mice are another bait, or weedless crayfish baits are another baits that I've seen anglers use to catch the bullfrogs. It's a lot of fun because it's so visual. You can spot the frogs, you can cast for them, and then when they spot it, you can watch them come for the bait. Sometimes they'll come from several feet to grab one of those baits. And then you can hook them, reel them in, measure them if they're big enough, put them in the basket, and you've got the makings of a great meal of frog legs.